Hello students, how are you? As we started our second lesson, that is interior of the earth, interior of the earth, and we have completed three videos of this lesson. This is again next video, fourth video, and we have seen all the components, all the characteristics of crust, mantle, then diagram showing the structure of the earth's interior and have given markings, points of exercise questions also, and have given some homework. So again, this is new type of video for you. Textbook appears on your screen. See it properly, each line, and listen my video carefully, okay, and do your work. So in this video we are going to see inner core. We have seen cores, means types of cores. We started that outer core and inner core. There are two types, these outer core and next one is inner core, and we have seen the density of these layers from the earth's surface, the depth of these cores. We have seen outer core, it extends from around 2900 kilometer to 500 kilometers. You should have to note down all these points for your fill in the blanks and match the pairs as well as answer in one sentence. Today we are going to see inner core. We are going to see inner core. See here, inner core. It extends from, inner core extends from around 5150 kilometers to the depth of around 6371 kilometers, Earth's center. So that is the depth of inner core. Means under the surface of the earth, it starts from 500 and 150 kilometer to the depth of around 6371 kilometer. So note down this. I am giving markings for you. This one you should have to mark down properly. Inner core extends from where, you should have to note down this, okay, in your notebook properly. These points. The density of this sphere is around 13.3 gram oblique cubic centimeter, cm upon 3 centimeter. Cm is centimeter, means 13.3 gram per cubic centimeter. 13.3 gram per centimeter, per cubic centimeter. Density, ghanata, density means ghanata, just in this way, cubic centimeter, we can say that point you should have to note down, this one, okay. Iron and nickel are the major elements found here. Iron and nickel, again note down, iron and nickel, this point you can note down, are the major elements found in inner core. Therefore, see, diagram has given Earth's magnetosphere. Therefore, next page, this layer is also called knife. This layer is also called knife. The layer of what? This iron and nickel. The layer of iron and nickel is called knife. Note down this, knife, okay, in your notebook. As the materials in this layer are under extreme pressure. The inner core is in solid state. Inner core is in solid state. When question will ask differentiate between inner core and outer core, you should have to note down all these 3-4 points in each section. Okay, so the inner core is in solid state. The temperature here is almost equivalent to the surface temperature of the sun. See there, temperature of inner core is very hot, extremely hot here to the surface temperature of the sun. See, it compares with the temperature of the sun. Note down this point properly. Okay, this one. So all these are the characteristics of outer core and inner core. Properly you can read these cores. All we have seen: continental crust, oceanic crust, then mantle, then cores, outer core, inner core. Differentiate between outer core and inner core. You can just write down this question in homework, HW. Differentiate between outer core and inner core. Then you can just point out 4 points from these paragraphs: outer core and these points from inner core. Differentiate these paragraphs into 4 points, 4 5 points. Okay, then you can write your answer. These are the markings for you. For example, see, points you can make like that: outer core extends from around 2900 kilometer to 5100 kilometer. This is the first point for differentiate. For example, I am giving. Okay, then if differentiate will ask, then in inner core you can write this point: inner core extends from around 5150 kilometers to the depth of around 6371 kilometer. Like that you can differentiate these questions, and whatever markings I have given, that markings you should have to note down. Okay, then see these 2 diagrams. Solar winds, magnetic fields are there, and it creates magnetosphere. It creates magnetosphere here. Okay, see, we will see again. Outer core extends from around 2900 kilometer to 5100 kilometer. The secondary waves cannot pass through the core, they get absorbed in this region. This has led scientists to believe that the core could be liquid or semi-liquid in nature. Again, this is second point for you, this one: liquid or semi-liquid. Then density of outer core is 9.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Okay, then the temperature of the liquid out core is around 5000 Celsius, 5000 degrees Celsius. Okay, these points we should have to differentiate. We have learned that the outer core of the Earth's interior is in a liquid state, and the proportion of iron is more in this layer. Vertical currents originate in this liquid layer. Vertical waves are creating. This is another characteristics of this area. See, this one you should have to, this vertical layers, this one. Okay, this one. See, vertical layers. This is another characteristics of this area. These points you can write down. This is homework for you. The difference between the temperatures of the outer and inner core gives rise to vertical currents, waves, vertical waves. Okay. Earth's rotation gives them eddy, means circular motion. Earth is rotating around itself and revolving around the sun. So electric currents develop. Electric currents develop in these spiral eddies, means circular waves. Spiral eddies means circular waves. Okay, of liquid and iron, and thus magnetic field is generated. Magnetic field is generated in these because of all these waves. Again, note down this magnetic field. Okay, it is sometimes called the geodynamo. Geodynamo means a part of Earth's core. It is mainly made up of liquid outer core and solid iron inner core, made up of liquid outer core and solid iron inner core. That is called geodynamo. So this magnetic field of Earth is functional even outside the Earth's surface for a quite distance. As a result, a cover develops around the Earth because of the magnetic field. The Earth's atmosphere is protected from solar winds. Note down this, solar winds coming from the sun. The magnetic field thus developed around the Earth is called magnetosphere. Note down this definition. The magnetic field thus developed around the Earth is called magnetosphere. This is homework for you. This is homework for you. Note down. This is the fifth and important sphere of the Earth. Note down. See figure number 2.3 for this. These two figures you should have to practice at home in your notebook. Earth, a magnet. Figure number 2.3 A and B. Geomagnetic pole and equator. Equator line, geographical equator line, and magnetic pole. Axis, geographical axis. This geomagnetic axis, inclined axis is there, this one. It makes an angle towards that axis, geographical axis, and this is geomagnetic axis. This is Earth's magnetosphere. These are magnetic fields and magnetopoles. These are the spiral eddies, means circular waves. It creates circular waves and it protects from these solar winds. These solar winds. Okay. So these characteristics, these points you should have to differentiate in your notebook. This layer is also called knife, and the temperature here is almost equivalent to surface of the sun. Use your brain power as you go in the interior of the earth. Guess what changes will you notice in your weight and try to find out the reason behind it. Okay. So point out all the notes. Then this step we will discuss in next video. Differentiate your notes, write down your notes, do your study properly. Thank you so much. Hope you will understand this video. See it carefully. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.